Good evening. I hope I find you well. It's a sunny bit of a day, and then there was rain. I was going to get the talk about them in the talk. So we start off with the usual way with our hymns. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. That's lovely. Up you go. Sacred Heart of Jesus. Here's our Blessed Mother coming down. Here she is. Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on life's surge, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, star of the sea, pray for the sinner, pray for me. That's lovely. Okay, oh, blessed mother, keep annoying things. Here we start off with the usual way, or rather, we're doing. We have a let's talk, as the father says. How do things fare out for your good selves wherever you happen to be hanging out? Vis-a-vis myself, I was hoping that the drive outside my house was like I'd have to park the car at the back of the house, not like a semi-detached house. It's detached and can park the car. So they were going to do, the weather was good, considered yesterday. So Darren Gibbons, the man that's doing it, a very nice man. He was hoping to be here at 8 o'clock this morning. So I was up very early. I was up at 5. And did my exercises and prayers and all the rest of it. Then I noticed it was 8:30, he still hadn't come, so I rang him. He said the weather forecast, it looked like rain about 1 o'clock, and it would ruin the job. So right enough, it clouded over, and there was a bit of rain, but not as much, and it's quite cloudy there now as it was going to be spilling. But it's not spilling. But there would have been chancy, because you can never tell. We can't get a full dry day lately. And so that job wasn't done. So what did I do? So I was doing various things. I went to Mass at 10 o'clock the first Friday. I was down early enough and was able to do a few prayers beforehand for those that need help. That's addicted friends that or the, two people that I know particularly. And we offer up the Chapel of Mercy, particularly for those, I'd say it outside here, for the innocent, babies killed and all the rest by the mothers and things like that. But in any event, I was at Mass. So, and I had walked in the garden. The sun was shining. It was quite nice. So I had walked. There's a St. Albert Plunkett garden there. A nice big garden. And I used to visit that more often than I do now because I used to do the Stations of the Cross in the garden. But I have my little book and I find that suits me better. But so I had to walk there after Mass. Nice walk around it. And then there's a little labyrinth where you sort of you can go in and think of whatever difficulties or problems you have. And when you go in, ask God to remove them. And I say, now, Father, Hail Mary, God with Father. And I mentioned the business of the difficulties I was having in trying to book with booking.com in where I'm visiting this in Balazs or this blessed the blessed Alexandrina. There she is. It's lovely, isn't she? And she was shrine there. She died in 1955. She was 13 years in bed, just living on the Eucharist. And even though she went to hospital, they were trying to check, and there was nothing wrong with her. So she spoke to Jesus as well. It was fantastic. So I'm looking forward to visiting her. I'll be there for 5 nights, going on the 18th of June and coming back on the 23rd. It'll be lovely to do that. And I managed to book I managed to send emails to the hotel, Barton, because with the way they would ask you for your credit card and then the rest of it never seems to work, whatever sort of system. So I was blue in the face doing it with booking.com and without success and giving them all the information, whatever sort of old card they have. So I'm not going to be bothered with their money. For maybe here in this country it's more straightforward. It's not as complicated. Anyway, and then when you give your credit card to send you the AIB send a code, and then when you put it down and you go to confirm it and say, oh, that's not wrong. So you don't know what sort of old codology to have. It really confuse you, you know. So I managed to do it. I sent an email this morning, and then I sent a second one to say like I hadn't heard. So I got a reply, and very nice. And I made my particulars. I was going from the 18th to the 23rd, and that. And so I confirmed then that I'd be going, and I'd arrive at about the time, probably there 6 o'clock. The plane arrives it's supposed to arrive at 4 o'clock, but you never can tell these things, can you? Could be a delay or this, that, or the other. And of course, I've only got hand luggage because with Ryanair, going by Ryanair, if you have luggage that goes in the hold, you pay a fortune. So just a hand luggage, and it's 10 kg. So I was trying to weigh it at my weighing scale, but I couldn't see it. But I hope it'll be all right. So, so at least I got that done. And the business of I must look at my email to see that they respond and look for me Visa. I told them I pay by Visa credit card. So when I go there, it's much more simple. You put in your code and that, and I don't think there's any problem. But I'm going to be ringing the Visa to know that I don't want any hiccups with them when I pay it, because there's all this new restrictions. I swear to God, there was robbers knocking about, but maybe there is more than what I realised. Because of all these restrictions and something, send you text, and then when you put it in, it doesn't seem to work either. So I never know what to make of it, to be honest with you. I inquired about the car parks then at Dublin Airport because I'll be driving up, and hard to make them out too. It doesn't seem to be ever straightforward, that type of way. So there we are. That's what I'll be doing, and I hope everything works out all right. In the meantime, I was up so early this morning. My goodness, I was tired. I have to have a bit of a rest. And I had a bit of a sleep, so I feel better after. Because the weather is so unsettled. It'd be nice if it was settled. The trouble is, when I go for my holidays, it'll probably be dry for the whole blinking time that you could done it. But I'll be telling them that I'll be going, and I have the money for them. So there we were. So I hope you keep you well. I hope you're keeping well for the rest of the day. And looking out at the black sky there, as much as you like, you swear there's going to be a downpour. And of course, it wouldn't be no good because you want the day to be dry when they're doing it. Come early in the morning, and probably by the evening it would be nice and solid. Right. Bye now.